Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, I have had requests to do the Punch Brothers for a long time. We've heard pieces of their tunes a bunch of times on the Tuesday live streams. I have been telling people forever, it's on the list, right? The list is long. I have hundreds of emails that I haven't responded to. We get to things when we can get to things. And today, we're finally doing the Punch Brothers. Shane Sturgill shot me a super chat the other day and said, just a gentle reminder, we haven't gotten the Punch Brothers yet. Familiarity will do. And I told him that I am going to do the one that Ariel Posen shot me a message to do. And I don't remember what that is. I looked it up on Instagram, I looked at our messages, and sure enough, he sends me Familiarity. So, this must be the place where we're supposed to be. 11 minutes and 40 seconds. So, I'm going to try not to play too much here and try to just take it in so you don't have a 6-hour video. But here we go.
Since the last time we saw y'all, we got together a few times as a band.
Love that look, by the way.
And the result of those 2 meetings was a brand new record. Very productive meetings. And we're going to play for you the opening track from our new record, The Phosphorescent Blues. It goes like this.
You hate it, but you know it then. You know it, and so do your friends. And you can sing together when it's on 10. You love it because you love them. As you explode out of your phones, amen. To make some music of your own, amen. Or you could hate it softly to yourself, alone, amen, amen, amen.
All right. I can't believe he could sing and play those arpeggios like that on the mandolin so effortlessly. And there's some wild changes in there. First, I'm like, okay, I think it's in D. This sounds like a major arpeggio. There's some stuff happening with the nines. Then it sounded like, maybe it just went to the 4. And then it completely seemed to modulate. And I was like, okay, there's no chance that I'm just picking this up on the fly in this video. It's way above my pay grade, my skill set, to pick that up on the fly. But the way the band comes in and out, where sometimes the banjo is doing the lines with him, sometimes not. The way there's the little swells, with the bass and the fiddle, like, and he's on the drums, but how dynamic it is to the room, it's those like symphonic swells, so cool. And I love that they're just throwing this B minor out there, this right, just right, but not crude and brute like that. But you can hear how they're just letting it echo out to the room, right? And they don't hit the next one, until it dissipates in the room, playing to the room in real time. Listen to it. They're not keeping time. There's no click. There's none of that happening. They are hitting it, letting it dissipate to the wall and back, right? And when the reverberation has just about gone, right? They hit it again. Very, very cool setup. Listen to it. So I want you to listen here. I know this might seem like a small thing, but it's everything. The length, the duration of notes creates groove in space more than the attack. I'll say that again. How long something rings out and rings true in the size of a room, right? In the sonic landscape, right? In the size of the mix, however you are hearing it. The duration is what creates the funk, right? It's the length, it's the size of the note, not the attack, that gives it whatever groove you're making. Listen to them hit it, and I want you to listen until you think it's gone. And that's when they come in. It is at the exact instant. They're not keeping time. They are playing to the space. Pro at the highest level. I love that. I love how they're creating the natural echo, right, on the bass. The sh. But again, this is live in the room, and you hear the room and the people in it. It's so great. And Chris Thile, I think is how you say his name, it is literally on another planet. I don't know how he sings and plays this. I don't get it. There's so many things. I gotta stop stopping. There's so many things, but that little fiddle slide connecting chord to chord. Go back. That's like the most beautiful thing I've ever heard. banjo roll? This banjo player plays all the perfect complementary parts. It is the yin and the yang. You know what I mean? Everything he's doing is completely complementary. It is so great. That was so freaking good. It's so technically stringent, but it's flowing effortlessly. It is such a rare thing to see something this technical breathe with this much life. And everyone in the band is exuding that, and what they're making together, because each part is complex and significant and complementary, and everything from their delivery to the note choices to how the timbre, how the guitar player is strumming the chords, and how the bass is being bowed, and how everything is, they love it so much. Again, it is so rare to see a group play that technical but free and loose. Usually it's tight and it's stale, and they can barely move on stage because it's so precise, and the timing is perfect and locked in. This is a breathing, moving, flowing expression. Outstanding to watch and listen to. There's so many things. What an incredibly sensitive and delicate moment. But watch the guitar player. He's continuing to strum. They're looking at, he's continuing to strum, but he's not strumming every time. He's letting him ring out. But he's guiding Chris, right, with the tempo. He's leading the tempo. He's guiding his bandmate and his friend with the unstrummed strums. It's like when drummers hit their leg, to keep the pulse of the groove internally, even though you're not hitting it, and somehow that translates into the space, right? It's little moments like that just the real people do, These are real guys. See, that's the thing. If you were teaching this to someone, you wouldn't just go, you wouldn't just go, it's 4 beats of this, it's 4 beats of that, let it ring. Because what it really is the ba da ga da 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 ba da ga ba da da ba da da chord ba da da ga. But that ba da da that groove is what's happening in silence, right? You don't get that unless you get that. Look how much he loves it.
Till I feel the space between my breath. I see an end. Well, I don't love you like I can. 'Cause I've forgotten how it feels. Amen. To love someone, a thing for real. Amen. to worship more than what we know. Amen. As long as you're there, I won't be alone. Amen. Amen.
I don't know how they did that. I don't. By the way, that last part, if you're wondering, yeah, I realize I didn't go crazy deep. You know, it was in B flat. You know, had a 1/4. You know, 6 and a 2 and 5 in there. It doesn't even matter. That is musicianship of the highest level, in my opinion. It's incredibly beautifully written, arranged, performed. Again, I'm just gonna. They're all kind of freaks of nature, and Chris is a super freak of nature. Unbelievable that he can sing, and especially that intro part. But the love of their craft, it just oozes out of them, and it makes this. It's not technical for the sake of being technical. It's super technical, but it's not showy. It's gorgeous, and the way that they play to the room, and they're making that sound push and pull together with the timbre and the dynamics and just the to do it at that level, but be so immersed in it. It's like you learn the notes and then you forget the notes and then you just play. You just really, I'm telling you, I love a lot of bands that can't do this. You really just don't see it much. You just don't see it much. I don't know. I can see why you guys wanted me to watch this. Now I'm screwed. Now I got to go and spend the next 6 days trying to figure out the intricacies of this song, because it is not a 1/4, 6, 2, and a 5 and B flat. It is ridiculous to just sum it up like that. So I'm not gonna dig the hole any deeper. The key takeaway again. The goal of any artist is to get to the place where you're weightless and you're flowing. The channel is wide open. We've talked a lot about it on this channel. When you're writing and you're composing and whatever, and you're arranging, that's not really where you are in that place, right? You're trying to craft something beautiful, memorable, touching. To be able to do that at the highest level, and then forget it all and just be live in the moment, swimming through the air, feeling the reverberations and the people, and being in it. That's the real stuff, man. That's the real stuff. What a band. You know, if you come to Baltimore or DC area, you know I'm going to be there. All right. Ariel, thank you so much for this recommendation. You were a tremendous guest, by the way. We do Tuesday live guests, live reactions, and sometimes I have guests. So make sure you're subscribed and notified so you don't miss those, because a lot of them get blocked. And for Shane Sturgill for the gentlest of gentle reminders. And thank you all for liking, subscribing, dropping links in the comments about where I should maybe go next. And also, if you want to take the extra step to not just support this channel, but commit to putting yourself in a situation, in a community, where you're encouraged and motivated and inspired to keeping this thing in your hands and picking it up every day. I would invite you to click the first link in the description and join me and many others over at my website, GuitarGate. You have all my lessons, all my courses. You get primary React requests. You guys see me do it. But really, it's a place like I had like when I was in GIT where you see people posting videos every day trying to get better, sharing music that gets them going, which is going to get you going, right? It's a great spot, and it's $10. That's my little plug. That's how I make a living. Love you guys. Cheers. Thanks so much. Wow. Wow.